How do you feel, Keith?
This is wild! What are we doing? What are we jacking? Chloe, it feels crazy!
You're about to watch the season premiere of Trolley Problems. But episode 2 is actually out right now for you to watch on Second Try.
Secondtry.tv.
So start your free trial at secondtry.boy.
Choose us.
Yeah, no notes. Welcome to Trolley Problems, where no matter what they choose, they lose. Our contestants will be faced with increasingly challenging moral dilemmas. We polled our community to see what they would do. And if our contestants agree, they get a point. Whoever gets the most points wins the coveted Best Person in the Universe award. Wow.
Hello, I'm Keith Habersberger, and I think I'm an incredible person.
Hi, I'm Grant O'Brien. I think I'm a pretty good person.
Grant, Keith, how you feeling today?
Incredible, I think I'm gonna win.
Feel short.
You look tiny.
When I'm near you, I will say my posture gets much better. I feel like as a compensatory thing, I am challenged by you. Yeah, there you go.
Am I taller?
Do you want an apple box?
No, can I have an apple box?
No.
Let's get started. Uh-oh, a trolley is headed towards your favorite teacher. You can pull the lever to save them, but in doing so, no more fish.
All the fish in the whole world die?
They're just gone.
Get rid of them.
Wow.
Sick of it.
You're killing the fish?
Yes. Frankly, I'm a little afraid of them when I'm in the ocean.
I am too.
You right?
It's a very specific phobia. I'm not afraid of fish. I'm afraid of being in their domain.
You know what I think it is? Honestly, It adds another dimension. that I've got to be aware of.
You're a way better Keith.
If you didn't have fish,
Right.
when people were watching Star Wars The Phantom Menace and they say there's always a bigger fish, eventually generations won't get how great that moment is.
You're right, eventually generations might not understand how good Star Wars The Phantom Menace is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Time to log in a choice.
Unlocked. I'm killing every fish in the world.
I'm letting Mrs. Repogle get hit by a train.
Keith, you chose to run over your teacher, and 63.9% of our audience agrees. That's a point for you, Keith.
That stinks.
Like fish.
It does. They also smell bad.
When they're dead, but so does everything when it's dead.
Not me.
That's the smell of death.
Uh-oh, a trolley's headed towards your phone and is gonna let me read your Google history searches out loud for everybody. Or you can pull the lever, diverting the trolley by texting a picture of your nipple to your 5 recents and asking, does this look weird?
Knowing the 5 most people that I've texted and also knowing what's in my Google history, this is an easy decision. I'm personally sending my nipple.
Without incriminating ourselves, what kind of genre of stuff might we find in your Google history search?
Do you know what edging is?
Now, are you edging yourself in the process of watching, or the people themselves are edging and you're
What do you have, a subpoena power? I don't have to answer that question. This is
Why
ridiculous.
are you using Google for this?
This is unbelievable. No, it's the best search engine.
Why don't you just go to a site where you know edging already is and search within that?
Like what?
I don't know, porn house?
Oh, no,
Is that one of them?
No.
That's like a good one. I don't think there's anything that I'm looking up that's interesting, because I would go to a website like Pornhouse. If I was looking for edging, I wouldn't go to google.com.
I was embarrassed of my nipples when I was a kid because my areola is quite large.
It's not even that big, Zach. Everybody knows it. Maybe you grew into
I
them.
grew into them. They were big when they've stayed the same size.
Honestly, I think both answers for me are quite inconsequential, because all of my recent things are just group texts with variants of you.
Right. Time to lock in an answer. Are you going to let me read your Google history search or pull the lever and send that nip?
Quickly.
This is a hill to die on question. In order to lock in your point here, you are going to have to do the action to get that point.
Now the question is, do you think the audience voted with you or not? Because we're boys. Boy nipples are worthless, a penny a pound. Girl nipples, coveted. Right though?
You know, honestly, that's not even a bad picture. This is a good angle for my pecs.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great.
Good.
So now let's find out who are the 5 people.
My friend Nick Kocher, who folks might know, and Brian McElhaney from Britannic. Adam Frucci, who directed me in a movie called which is available now.
We are gonna have to bleep that.
Shoot. That stinks. That's too bad. A guy whose name I'm not gonna say, who has sent me a text that says, really want you to use my whole TBH. I think he's gonna be fine with it. I think he's gonna do okay with it. His hole.
That's the hole.
Yeah, there it is.
Very smooth butt.
Yeah, well, I've got great taste. And then the last one is Nick Kocher again. Does this look weird?
I'm gonna do my left nipple as well, just so we can compare.
It looks nice. It looks like it's excited to be here.
Stands
Can we do it
proud.
side by side real quick? I just want.
They're pretty similar.
Yeah, they're doing okay.
Similar amount of chest hair too.
Do we look alike?
This is really similar.
Huh.
Okay, let me get this real quick. Let's see who we got. Well, it's the lunch text to the entire office. Forgot about that. Forgot about that one. And then it is Zach. It is then Zach, Devlin, and Rachel. It is then Zach, Becky, and Rachel. And then it is Zach and Nick. It is all variations of group chats with Zach because all we talk about is work. Just look weird. The people working from home today. Becky asked why. Devlin asked if that was an option for the new streamer app icon.
And with a resounding 85.3% vote, the audience disagrees. No points for either of you. So sorry.
They want their Google histories released?
They just really don't want to show their nips.
Well, they're wrong. I bet they're really nice.
Uh-oh! A trolley's gonna make a body swap for the ages and give you the body of Chris Hemsworth, but the face of Steve Buscemi. Or you can pull the lever and swap it, having the face of Chris Hemsworth and the body of Steve Buscemi.
Easy.
Yeah, what are you going with?
You know how much work you would get with the body of Chris Hemsworth and his face of Steve Buscemi? Every weird movie made from here on out, you're the lead.
I actually agree with that. I think that's, like, just for my career, that's a good idea.
So much work.
I'm curious, what do you think qualifies more as hotness, the bod or the face? Because I feel like a really hot bod with a whatever face, it kind of elevates the rising tides rise.
Well,
all
but
the
I think
ships.
I actually would not say that Steve Buscemi has whatever. I think it's a very interesting. He's a very compelling.
For the record, Buscemi's hot.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Also, you'd be so healthy. Chris Hemsworth must just feel good all the time. He's got all that blood or whatever happens.
Imagine the poops. Regular.
And you wouldn't even know they came out. They just flow. They don't make any noise.
I feel like though, then you're responsible for the upkeep of that body. Eventually it will be clear that I won't be able to keep it up.
Which of these two would we rather give a little kiss?
A little kiss? I'm trying to picture it.
You two kind of look alike. Have you ever thought about giving each other a little kiss?
Yeah, all the time. Of course that's what I think about.
Who do you think that guy's body he would rather have in his hole? Steve Buscemi's or Chris Hemsworth?
Well, he's attracted to me, so probably neither.
Time to lock in those answers. Would you rather the body of Hemsworth and the face of Buscemi, or the face of Hemsworth and the body of Buscemi?
I'm doing this one. This is the second I'm
I'm gonna stay.
63.5% of the audience agrees with Keith.
Get out of here.
Crazy.
Ugh, that stinks.
Well, after round one, Keith is in the lead 2-0. Grant, you're the guest here, so I do want to give you a chance to catch up. This is a bonus round just for you.
Ooh, okay.
Would you rather not promote your new movie or get on all fours and bark like a little doggy?
No, I'll promote my movie and I'll bark like a little doggy, of course.
That's wonderful. What kind of dog are you thinking about?
Oh, I think the cutest one. So Bloodhound's a little more of a deep, like, roof, roof,
Yeah.
roof, roof, roof. Subscribe to my Patreon.
Get on all fours.
Honestly, kind of hot. It's called What Have You Been Drinking, and you can find it on Patreon. And also the Disruptors.
This is a good bark.
It's kind of shocking how realistic it is.
Okay.
Very nice. That's a point for Grant.
Good boy.
Thank you.
Uh-oh! You're going on a hot date!
Oh, cool. With Becky or somebody new?
But unfortunately, it's a hot day, and the sun's shining, and you're sweating, so that means you're a stinky man. You smell bad. Oh, Keith, you're so stinky.
Oh, no.
You could either go on the date smelling like your stinky old self, Or you could pull the lever and use Scentbird, getting an attractiveness and confidence boost by smelling your best.
I want to smell my best. I pull the lever.
Look at you. Ooh, now Keith went from sweaty little stink boy to Mr. Suave Man. So right here you've got what?
Sweet Taboo, Chris Collins. It's got notes of cardamom, vanilla, cinnamon. Ooh, so delicious. Let's give ourselves a little smell. Oh, it smells fresh, it smells clean, it smells just a little bit spicy, a little bit inquisitive. I want to know more about him.
I've got Le Jardin Retrouvé. It's in this nice little packaging. I can take it anywhere with me, pop it into my pocket. Fits right here in my suspenders. Every time I'm filming Trolley Problems, I'm ready to do a little smell good, feel good. Scentbird offers a vast range of fragrances, including popular brands like Prada and Versace.
It's flexible. You can change your fragrance every month with Scentbird, avoiding the commitment and cost of pricey full-size bottles that can range from $300 to $500. With over 700 fragrances available, you're always going to find something new to try.
So start smelling your best today with Scentbird. Which scent will you choose?
Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Use TryGuys55 to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. What's your favorite fragrance? Scan the QR code now. Once again, that's code TryGuys55 to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird.
Welcome to round 2, harder. In round 2, questions get harder and so do we.
Wait, is that what it is?
That's what you wrote for this script? The questions get harder and so do we?
Yeah.
It's a good show.
This is what you were working on all week? That you couldn't quite dial in the comedy for? You ended with, and so do we?
Gonna do work from home today, Keith. I'm kind of buried here.
He's been over there being like, oh, don't let Keith hear any of what we're writing because it's a surprise. Make sure it's at the top of your intelligence.
Uh-oh, racism's gonna win.
That stinks.
Or you can pull the lever to save us from racism, but you can only wear wet jeans for the rest of your life.
I can save us from racism or the world?
Great question, because we're already doing fine from racism.
Yeah.
I'm more the victim of wet jeans than I am personally of racism. But I think in general, racism is worse.
The definition of privilege.
I went to school in New York, and I loved it. But my biggest complaint about living in New York is that in winter, you're always walking around, because no one has a car. The bottom half of your pants are just wet from the snow.
I used to wear jeans that were too long and a little baggy. You get 3 centimeters of wet.
They fray a little bit, and they're always the wrong color.
Arguably worse than racism.
Yeah, speaking of the wrong color.
I used to sleep in my jeans, so I don't feel like I even feel comfort sometimes. So the wet jeans is not that crazy to me.
He used to sleep in his jeans.
I'm hung up on that. Like, that's an easy problem to solve.
Nobody stopped me.
He didn't see it as a problem, he liked it.
I just didn't care.
Well, this seems like an easy one. You have a chance to save racism.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably save racism. Or wait, stop racism.
Save the world from racism.
So would you rather racism wins or wear only wet jeans?
No, I'm a good guy.
You're a
Come on,
good
we're great
guy.
I'll deal with it. Hey, you're welcome, everybody.
This is a hill to die on question.
How are you gonna make our jeans all wet? Oh, you got wet jeans
This is a
to put
hill to die
on.
on. But
In
wait,
our
how are you going to end
size?
racism?
If you want this point, that's what you gotta do.
I will. I do want to end racism, and if this is the only way, I'll do it.
I did get a text back from Will who said, nipple looking normal, boss. Are these even gonna fit me? Do you get my size?
I hope so.
What's your inseam, Keith?
34, 34. It's been that way since high school, if you can believe it. These are wet.
Time to end racism, Keith.
That's awful. It's really cold, too. Oh, yeah, that's gross.
But don't you feel good about yourself?
I guess I feel good.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh. Guess I'll keep this out of the pocket. Really hope I aligned with the audience's vote.
Now, unlike Keith, I am wearing briefs.
Hot.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It is pretty hot.
Our legs even look the same.
Well, we really are a lot alike, you and I.
Similar legs. Socks are.
So my pair was on the bottom.
We can ring it out.
Which, no, I can't. That's not how this game works.
How'd you do that so easy?
Well,
Your little spider legs just went right through that.
I'm very naturally graceful. Everyone's always going on and on about that. Ooh, no, hang on. I'm a 34 waist too. They are nice.
They look tighter than mine.
They aren't bad jeans. I'm gonna say
they're
that.
kind of nice
to keep.
Well,
Yours are definitely sexier jeans.
and wetter.
And wet.
And I wonder if that's correlated.
Maybe.
And 96% of the audience agrees. That's a point for both of you.
That's great.
For the 4% of the audience that disagreed, shame.
Uh-oh, a trolley is your foot, and it's headed right towards a baby's diaper that you're gonna step in once a week forever. Or you can pull the lever and instead step on a baby once. Would you rather step in a baby's diaper once a week or step on a baby once? Baby diaper. Keith, you're a father.
Do I know it? Is it always like a surprise? Am I wearing a shoe? What's the scenario of my foot here?
I think that it's just once a week at any time. It could happen. Baby's diapers are kind of like the gushers of nature.
Well, it depends on where the baby is in its developmental stage.
Yeah. Hey, Zach, where's the baby in its developmental stage?
Yeah, because like a 1.5-year-old can probably withstand a step a lot more than a 3-week-old
Oh,
can.
we're talking about the baby, not the poop.
I'm talking about both. The poop is definitely always changing, always getting more and more solid as they grow. And so is the baby. But if you step on a 3-week-old, it is gonna really fuck it up.
Our crew was really curious about this. They said, who steps in a baby's diaper? I did once. I was playing hide and seek as a kid. I went and hid in the bushes, and there was a baby diaper there, and I stepped in it, and like a gusher, it exploded all over my sneakers.
That's awful.
As a result, I would walk around like this, and everyone thought I was depressed, which I was, but that wasn't the symptom of it. And people would always say, chin up, kid, you gotta look to the future. And I would say, no, then I may step in a baby diaper.
When I was in first grade, someone put a piece of shit in the hand dryer in the bathroom, but it blew out on someone's hands. And since then, I've had a weird thing about hand dryers.
This is, you press the button, and did it like
a chunk of poo.
like a
It was like a dispenser of it. It was just like a real like nice. Anyway, so I understand.
Once a week for the rest of my life, I'll step in a baby diaper.
I can tell that this is a tough one for you two. So there is a third option, which is you could give each other a little kiss.
How's the audience voting on this? How do I get points for that? Is the kiss just worth a point?
It's only one way to find out. I mean,
You guys are both living in Zach's trauma and his fantasy.
Yeah.
put on these wet jeans and kiss each other.
Why do you think?
And discuss shit.
It's time to lock in an answer. Would you rather step in the baby's diaper or step on that baby?
The diaper.
The diaper, I think.
Well, 63.8% of the audience disagrees. They're gonna step on that baby.
You monster.
You monster.
How could you do that?
I don't think they're really fully considering. Now, audience, yeah, do it. But prove it to me.
Prove it. Get on a hill. Stand behind a little cardboard hill and do it.
Fucking step on a baby and then send me a picture of your nipple.
Yeah, send me a picture of you with your nipple exposed stepping on a baby.
Uh-oh! A trolley contains a creative project that you truly passionately care about, but unfortunately, no one's gonna see it. Or you can pull the lever and fart really loud on camera for millions of views.
Literally both of those things have happened to me. My creative projects didn't get a lot of traction. I don't have any idea what that would be like.
This one hits close to home for all of us.
Am I like accidentally farting or has it become my new bit? Is it like Keith farts the menu? Is it the series that I'm now successful for doing? Or
Well, in the modern age, it does feel like whatever you go viral for becomes your shtick, right?
The internet was a mistake.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, what is the value to you of views?
it's everything.
100%. My entire financial future.
Yeah.
It hits us financially. What about self-worth?
Yeah.
Much lower. Considerably lower.
When you make something and it gets a lot of views, do you go, oh yeah? Like, it makes you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what if you make something that you really love, but it doesn't get them views?
It feels horrible.
And even when I fart something out and it crushes, I feel good.
Right.
I feel good.
That's not a bad. I bet that video would crush. No kidding. Like my ability to retire is tied to how many views I get. So I'm talking myself into something here.
You ever try farting through wet jeans?
I don't. For once, I don't think I have to fart.
Dang!
I know.
Circle back.
I think Keith farts in every McDonald's in LA would do pretty well.
Holy shit!
Right?
And right now, we're not making McDonald's content because of the BDS movement, but I bet that this is content that actually would kind of seem like
rallying against Ronald.
It'll be as valuable as putting on wet jeans against racism.
It's time to log in and answer. Would you rather make that project you love or get them sweet, sweet fart views?
I think I can really make the fart thing work.
I find creative satisfaction to be its own reward.
I am so proud of you, and 77.5% of the audience agrees.
Hey, creative folks, I like that.
I think that they just don't know the sweet rush of viral serotonin.
It's great. Something that goes well on the internet. Oh,
Because he said millions of views.
yeah.
If I can make a 45-minute long fart video.
And if that's on TikTok, that's
good
like
ad revenue.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Welcome to round 3, Impossible. These questions get even harder, and boy oh boy, so do we.
How much harder can we get?
Uh-oh! A trolley's headed right towards your mouth with a cup of your own urine.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Oh no.
Is there anything I can do to stop it from getting in my mouth?
You can drink the urine, or you can pull the lever and get tackled by a professional rugby player.
These have nothing to do with one another.
Well, think about it. One is pee in your mouth and the other isn't.
I think pee's not that crazy. Being a dad really desensitizes you to stuff. So I think the pee in my mouth is 100% worth it.
I am stunned here. What was so bad about getting tackled?
How much pee? Like
Well, it was a cup of pee,
one
wasn't it?
pee full?
Like a cockful?
No, like a full pee. Or a cockful's nothing.
Okay, if you don't know, when guys pee, at the end, you have to wiggle because there's what I kind of refer to as a cock full of pee.
It's like when you take a straw out of a soda,
And there's
you kind of
still-
shake the straw to get the rest of the soda out of the straw.
It's about like a shot glass worth, but it's a cockful.
It's not that much. An ounce and a
Jiminy
half?
Christmas.
Oh, he does have a huge dick.
Wow.
Guys, this was meant to be an impossible question that you go, surely they won't pick the pee. You're considering the pee.
I'm pretty all in on the pee.
You're not supposed to be all in on the pee.
It's my pee. It's already been in me.
Okay, what if we trade pee?
How different from my pee could it be?
I mean, truly, at a certain point, like,
Right?
I bet our kidneys look alike.
I really think I'd rather drink my own pee than get hurt.
Now, why are you assuming that you would have to do either of these?
I'm wearing wet pants. That's why I assume
Yeah, because I've done like half of them. So I think I could take a hit. It wouldn't be fun.
That's if there is a professional rugby player here, which why would there be?
We have an intramural rugby player, but her foot's broken.
Yeah, well, rugby is a sport for wusses. If someone was like actually tough,
Right,
they'd
they
play
wouldn't.
like, basketball or wrestling or like a real sport.
Right.
So I guess I'm not that worried about a rugby player tackling me.
I wish my ankle wasn't broken.
Well, it is. Well, you're proving my point, Kind of looks like that ankle couldn't take a hit. So, what are you gonna catch me? Okay.
It's time to lock in those answers. Would you rather drink your own urine or get tackled by a professional rugby player?
I want the pee. I don't want to tackle. I want the pee.
I'm gonna get tackled.
This is a hill to die on. Keith, you weren't supposed to pick one. I don't want this. I don't want this.
Hi, I'm Alli, and I play for the Santa Monica Finns.
And then you are also a college rugby player?
Yes, I used to play on my college team for USC, but now I play on the women's team.
I'm breaking things because now I'm getting nervous. I thought this was just gonna be, whatever. I can take a bump.
I kind of want to film.
I'm also filming.
Whatever. Yeah, Grant, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
No! I'll drink the pee! No, let's go. Was that shoulder right in my testicles? It was.
Am I crazy for saying that seemed kind of fun?
Do you want her to hit you?
Yeah, can you hit me?
Don't, Zach, your body's not the same.
Yeah, but the pads.
Yeah, but
My adrenaline's going now. This is great.
That's what I assume is gonna happen.
go gentle on him.
You're a rugby player. Of course you'll be gentle.
Yeah, it's the you charging me part that I think is the worst of it. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Right in the dick. This is freaking content, guys. This looks good.
Now your body was just fully in the air.
Oh, I don't know that I can have children now. How you feeling, Keith?
You know, I don't actually have to drink the pee. I just don't get the point.
True.
So there's not actually repercussions to my actions.
These points are very important, though.
But I could go pee if we want that.
Just a gut check here. No one wants to see Keith drink.
Desiree does.
Wow, everyone that we work with wants to see it.
If he doesn't want to get hit, I want to see him do something.
I just get no points. That's the game. It's a game. And no matter what you choose, you lose is like the motto of the game. So I made no choice. How about that?
Drink your pee. Drink your pee.
I can never
Drink your pee.
not have drank my pee on the internet is the thing. What do you want, audience?
Personally, and I'm your competitor, but I'd love to not see you drink a glass of tea.
Well, with a margin of 74%, Grant, you get a point.
This is great. That's exactly how it should be. And also, this is the first time your audience has been correct.
Yeah.
Psychos.
Well, pee might still happen in the episodes. Keep watching.
Don't turn it off. What if you got to see Keith drink a glass of pee? How could you turn the video off?
Uh-oh! The trolley's you, and you're gonna walk in on your parents having sex. Or you can pull the lever and instead, they trolley in on you. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you? Let's talk about your sex.
I think we've talked a lot about Grant's sex.
No, not enough.
Keith, we know each other quite well. I wouldn't say I know much about your bedroom.
Yeah, we sort of keep that off limits.
No.
But we have a child, so
Oh, so you've done it.
you can put it together.
Dude, so
Cool,
lucky.
man. That's cool. Man.
That's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever walked in on your parents having sex at all?
No.
We're far enough into this episode that I'm confident my parents aren't watching. I have, and it wasn't great.
My parents are certainly watching.
Yeah?
They watch everything.
Well, I'm so sorry to the Habsburgers.
Yeah, me
I didn't
too.
write these questions, I just read them. I also write them.
Truly being realistic about what would happen,
Yeah.
it would be like, oh gosh, sorry.
Oh,
and
gosh.
then they'd come out later and,
It'd be a big laugh.
yeah, we'd all...
They'll get over it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
oh, excuse me.
There's a part of me that would be endeared to know, like, oh, good for them.
It's
Right?
nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that my parents are still into each other.
You know what? If you're watching right now, give us a pause. Call your parents and say, hey, Mom and Dad, I hope you're still doing it.
It means also probably they're visiting, and that kind of stresses me out, so I don't need any of that.
Yeah, they're in town.
Stay in Ohio. That's
Right.
fine.
It is time to lock in an answer. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or they walk in on you?
Locked.
Locked. I'm just walking in on them, saying, excuse me.
And we're getting a note from the editor. If you could just look into the camera, say your name and that your preference, that what you would like.
My name is Keith Habersberger, and I would like to see my parents having sex.
My name is Grant O'Brien, and I would like to watch my parents have sex for the entire duration.
Yeah, I've got like 45 seconds.
We're adults. People have sex. It's healthy. It's good for them. Not getting any response from the crowd.
It absolutely no. It's
Getting a lot of
bonding
vacant
thing.
stares and a lot of uncomfortable smiles from everyone who was very intent on the rugby moment and now is fully checked out now that I haven't drank my pee.
This was an intense one with a 52 to 48% margin.
Oh, that's wild.
And the audience, by a slim margin, agrees.
Hey!
Good.
We have arrived at the final question.
Wow.
A trolley is going to make you suck each other's toes.
I really wasn't expecting toes. With the way the show is gone,
Sure.
I didn't know what that last word was gonna be.
Or you can pull the lever and have me read out embarrassing secrets shared by your best friends.
That's happened to me already on the internet. Like, my best friends have already exposed all my secrets on the internet.
Now, do you think it's all of them?
You know, all of my fun secrets I do think are out there. Like the secrets that I still have are like people that I've wronged. People that I was like, oh, I was cruel to that person thoughtlessly.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make for great content. Mm-hmm. I also love getting my toes sucked.
Why is this episode so fetishy with the two of us? We've been barking. Our pants are soaking wet.
Yeah.
Which means my underwear and everything within that underwear is soaking wet. And then you wanted us to give each other a kiss, drink pee,
That was on the cards.
get hit by a woman.
Yeah.
What if I told you that I got secrets, Grant, from two different friends? One asked, do you want me to share a nude? When he sees it, he'll know who it came from.
You know what's funny? I bet I won't. I bet that's not true. Those nudes go to a lot of people.
Woo! All right!
This is not to avoid having secrets told. I like getting my toes sucked. I think it's nice.
You would be sucking Keith's toe. So
Yeah,
You can't vote for me to suck your toe.
I think I just did.
You definitely did, but you can't actually. That's not how the game works. It's a game.
That isn't interesting because we both have to agree to that.
well, it's possible that you suck his toe but don't get it reciprocated.
You can suck my toes while I hear secrets.
This is a good show. I mean, I really am down for the toe thing. I'd love to know what you got.
I'm happy to give them both.
I don't think I want to suck the toes.
Well, Keith, this is an interesting trolley problem.
I just don't know what secrets you could have gotten. What secrets are left for me?
Keith, you were tough. One, he doesn't have a ton of shame. Two, his secrets, he's given many of them away. So I had to dig deep. I had to dig far. I talked to your best friends from college, your childhood best friends, your wife, even I asked myself. And finally, I found one that you don't want revealed.
What could it be? Most of my job is revealing secrets.
I think I may have one.
I believe you, so I'm going to suck Keith's toe.
I don't know if I want my
But
toes.
see, this is an interesting part of the problem is we have to be on the same page.
I've got to consent to the sucking.
Yeah.
Can I drink the pee instead?
I will say, now because of the jeans, my socks are so
There's also I'm sure that I've got little pruny toes.
yeah, raisiny white
They're just
toes.
so much grosser to look at being sucked than even a normal toe.
Would you rather suck each other's toes or read out an embarrassing secret?
What could you know that I don't want people to know? It can't be that character destroying. We have to work together. We still need. Right?
Or this could be how he burns it all down and keeps the company for himself.
Welcome to Third Try.
So few of us left.
Would you rather suck a toe or have your secret spilled?
Can we kiss? Can we just kiss? I think I don't want to suck toes on the internet. Which toes do you think?
You're going to want to use the left one because I did just get a plantar wart cut off of one of my right toes. So I don't think you want to do that.
I'm actually very concerned about the toes. Can we watch the toes?
Yeah!
Before? Can we get like a nice footage? Of
Hey, whatever's part of your foreplay, man.
Well, it's viral, so it doesn't. Washing it isn't really going to do anything.
I don't want a wart in my mouth. What could you know?
It is time to pick. Would you rather suck that toe or reveal your secrets?
I can put it this way.
Well, Grant's made his decision.
I already have to get my toes sucked, which doesn't seem as bad as sucking toes. I'm so curious about the secret.
While you decide, Keith, maybe you go ahead and wash your foot.
What if I have a knee-jerk reaction and kick Grant in the face?
No, don't. Shut up, I can't take it.
I guess I'll go with the secrets.
Okay, Keith, let's take off that shoe and wash that toe.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Yeah, our shoes came off a long time ago.
I'm not wearing shoes. Which is the more attractive foot? I have no words. Look at all these bubbles all over my feet.
I'm definitely going on pornhouse.com.
Yeah, I think Pornhouse needs the new content.
Getting killed by Google.
While we wait, let me go ahead and say thank you so much for subscribing to Second Try TV. Because of you, we get to make wonderful content like this, and we really value your feedback. So let us know if we've lost you.
And I'll add, let me see them piggies.
How do you feel, Keith?
Nervous.
Yeah.
Really nervous.
Do you want to continue? You don't have to. I don't want to pressure anyone into anything.
Well, no, I think we should do it. I don't know if I've ever had my toes sucked before at all.
Our staff has once again come out from their office.
Yeah, they decided this is the time to tune in. They're sort of leering around the corner even though the wall is glass.
I'm gonna do one thing.
Let me get the secret
Yeah.
ready while we...
It's from the towel.
It's the towel.
It's from the towel.
Fuzz, it's towel.
I just washed it.
Chugga chugga choo choo!
Like on a roller coaster. The anticipation is crazy. This is gonna become a new secret if we turn the cameras off right now.
Yeah, hey, no one tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody. Guys, don't tell Becky about this.
Do you want to call her and get her permission?
No.
Yeah.
Uh-oh! Here comes the toe!
It's like I'm in Dune. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is wild. What are we doing? Jackie, look. I mean, it feels crazy. It is too sexual to be in the middle of the office. How long does he have to do it?
Sounds like it's up to me.
We did it! Yay!
All right, well, let me tell you while you're down there.
Do I need to get back on there?
No.
Okay.
Keith once broke up with someone because the guy only liked getting f***ed while Keith held him up in the air, and Keith couldn't do it anymore because of his wonky hips and knees.
Huh?
Sorry, that was about Grant.
That? Oh, oh God. Oh dear. Oh, that hurt actually. It was like
Really trying to figure out where it's like, I don't remember that.
that's not. Hang on. That's not why I broke up with him. I'm not. I would use my words if that was the reason. No. It was a problem.
I tried. There's nothing about you, you bitch.
Wow.
The best that I have about you, and it's not even a good one, is that when we waxed our buttholes, Keith didn't allow us to wax his pubes because he was trying to have a baby, and he said that if he waxed his pubes, he wouldn't be able to do it good.
I don't think it was exactly what I said. I think I kept saying, I'm afraid they're gonna rip my dick off.
Which would mean you can't do it good.
Well, I think we're all winners here, but only one person can win that point. And a tight 62% margin. Keith, you get the point.
That seems wild. Now that seems crazy to me. But hey, I didn't make the game.
I think I also deserve the point.
Well,
It was weird to be on the receiving end.
I bet it was.
I think you are very good at sucking toes.
I think so too, thank you.
Yeah.
After 3 rounds, we're tied, which means we have to go into overtime. Uh-oh, it's a prisoner's dilemma. You'll both be wearing shock collars.
Oh, God.
You can choose to shock the other person, and if they don't shock you back, you win a cupcake. If you both shock each other, no cupcakes for anyone. Or you can both decide to not shock each other and instead act out a scene where you're clones who just discovered each other, and I don't know, maybe you have a cupcake and kiss.
Zach is a pervert.
Yeah, I think he is.
I have worn these before for for content, and let me tell you, it sucks.
What level are we looking at?
So it goes up to 99. It's
No.
on 5.
It goes up to 99 and it's on 5?
So blue button, and we're on 5. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna have to go a little higher than that. Let's go to 14. Oh. So Grant,
Yep.
the power's in your hand. What are you thinking right now?
I'm not gonna shock him.
Great. And what do you think he's gonna do?
I don't think he's going to shock me.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a bitch.
Is there anything on the day that could change your mind?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's like a million things that could get me to shock. I don't feel strongly about not he'll be fine if I shock him. Let's be clear. This isn't dangerous. It'll be uncomfortable for like a second. He'll be okay. I should shock him.
How are you feeling right now? What do you think Grant's gonna do, and what do you think you're gonna do?
He's pretty altruistic. However, I think he knows I'm altruistic and could take advantage of that. But the fact that I never drank my pee makes me feel like he's justified to win. So I think I'm not gonna shock him. And if he does shock me, unfortunately, I understand.
I don't know if it'd be fair of me to share that Grant did call you a bitch.
I could believe that.
Moment of truth.
Mine turned off.
So did mine.
How do we turn those on?
How do we turn them on without it just shocking?
Let's all be very careful. Well, okay, I'm trusting you now. And the blue button does it?
Blue button does it. Hold out your controllers. Close your eyes. In 3, 2, 1, go! Congratulations!
That was pretty good. Look up.
Bring out the snacks! Congratulations, gentlemen. You have both chosen that you are wonderful people. I forgot to ask for cupcakes, but you have a lollipop. For the first time ever, we have a tie. You're both the best person. Hey! Get tight together and look into camera and smile. Keith would run over his teacher.
I'm letting Mrs. Repogle get hit by a train.
Text his employees inappropriate photos.
Well, it's the lunch text to the entire office.
Would fart for views.
I think Keith farts in every McDonald's in LA would do pretty well.
Likes watching his parents
I would like to watch my parents have sex for the entire duration.
and gets his toes sucked for money.
This is wild! What are we doing?
There's no money.
Grant wants to decimate the ecosystem.
I'm killing every fish in the world.
He needs to know more about edging.
Do you know what edging is? I know plenty about edging. Go on.
Likes watching his parents
I would like to see my parents having sex.
and sucks toes for money. Congratulations, gentlemen. You're the best people that ever was. This has been Trolley Problems. See you next time.
Uh-oh! Everybody get on board.
Thanks to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Once again, that's code TRYGUYS55 to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird.